day. You know what we do over here. No cuts, and it always feels like a freaking FaceTime call, and I kind of stutter, so bear with me. But this is like part 2. Okay. What time is it? It's 11:51. Having some banana bread. I'm waiting for it to cool down so I could taste it. I'm excited. I'm very excited actually. But oh yeah, I was gonna do. Okay. So what else happened at Echo Company? Oh, so the girls at Alpha Company, right? They got COVID. So I'm in during COVID time. So when you get COVID, they literally sit y'all in quarantine for 2 weeks, and then they put you, they either, well, no, if it's the whole company that has COVID, y'all all get quarantined and y'all get a new sergeant. They just switched us over. But if it's only one person get COVID or whatever, they put you in quarantine for 2 weeks, and then they find you someone that's close to where you was at in basic training and just drop you there and just add you there, which scary because you'd be there longer than 6 weeks for just basic training. Okay, so girls in Alpha Company, boom, they got COVID. So we off Echo Company, we got transferred over there. They sanitized the barracks, and then they got quarantined in Echo Company where we was at. Whatever, they got quarantined over there. So we have these new sergeants. I remember, I don't want to say her name, but we had this short Asian stud. Oh, she was so. When I tell you, mind you, one of my friends, like, and it's so crazy because I think she was from Louisiana. No, not Louisiana. That was AIT. Where was she from? She wasn't from Florida, but she was from some turn city. It was a turn kind of city, okay? Because we all, me, her, I guess I'm gonna say her name. I'm not gonna say her name now. But 3 of us, me, my friend from Broward, and her, we was like cool as fuck, right? So her, the girl, I'm gonna just call her Chicago. So Chicago, because I'm gonna have story times about Chicago, and Nico was over there boom in the barracks. And then this girl snitched on her. And then we got in trouble. And then she tried to say that we threatened her. And then she got me in trouble. And then Sergeant cursed me out and threatened to recycle me. Mind you, we didn't threaten her. Mind you, it was just like, girl, you want to be our friend so bad and then be in the corner with us in this new barrack, and then you finna over here snitching. Like, why you want to be over here and then you want to snitch and then lie about it? Like, girl, you're the one. And then, mind you, recently, she followed me on Instagram, like, literally 3 months ago. I was gonna say her name, but I was just like, Mocha, what are you doing here? Like, girl, like, why are you following me? And she didn't really have good English. And some people kind of like not bullied her. They didn't bully her for it, but like, she just didn't really talk to people for her or whatever. But she talked to us and she laughed with us. You know how I probably love black people, but I want to be weird to black people. Like, girl, different story. But back to when we got transferred, okay? So boom. Okay, boom. So let me get a little closer. So y'all, we got transferred over to Alpha Company, and we had this sergeant, this short Asian lady. She was thick, and she was so fine. She was so sweet, but like, she was strict. But she was so adorable when she was strict. Until she smoked you, and then you know she don't take this adorable shit for light shit. But my bad, yeah. It's just we're missing everything. But because it's so crazy, because like after basic training, we found her on Facebook and her wife. But no, seriously, back to the story. Okay, the ads, like, for real. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh, let's put to the ad goes, whatever. Okay, so and then that was one of our sergeants. We're gonna call her, because we're gonna call her Mochi, like the Japanese ice cream Mochi. It's not close to her name, so don't ever think about it. But if you meant to be trading with me, then okay. But yeah, that's one of our sergeants, and then the other one was And then the other one was like, we're gonna call him Superman because he looked like Superman. Like, that man was tall. He kind of was built like Superman. The broad shoulders, strong, tall, but like a little slender at the bottom. Even his haircut, the side part to the side, even his face structure, like, that man was Superman. He looked like him for sure. Like, that man, we're gonna call him Superman, right? Coolest sergeants ever. When I say cool, I don't mean like, oh, let's do whatever we want. No, bitch. We know what the green box, I'm gonna tell you. So the green box, right? The green box is a staple for us, okay? It's a box that was pretty fucking far. And then whenever she's mad with us, somebody does something wrong, she just said, green box, go. That means everybody better run their ass to that green box, touch it, turn around and come back. Whatever, however many times she says. But if she times us and we don't all make it back in time, we gotta go again and again and again and again. And then one time, me and my friend, so we had to go like, mind you, we got trouble because of my friend, but I'm gonna get there. But we had to go like 6 times, I think. And mind you, it was like 7 in the morning, right? We didn't even have breakfast yet. We didn't even do PT yet. We didn't even stretch yet. No, we did stretch a bit, and then we did green box, and then we started PT. Yeah, but she made us go to the green box, whatever. So it's dark outside, so we don't go all the way. We just start cutting. Like, okay, think about it. Let me see how to describe it. Okay, imagine. This is the green box, and we're here, right? So you will have to like touch the green box, come back, right? We will go like this, and then we would just cut and join the line and come back. And we did it, right? We think we slick, and then we got caught. And then everybody had to do it again. And they were all mad at us. And mind you, we're just laughing while we're running. And she's like, oh, it's funny? Green box go. Yeah, I was too goofy. I was 18. Mind you, we're just too goofy, bro. Like, we were just too goofy. Like, but no, back to when we got to Alpha Company, right? So we got there, whatever. Love Alpha Company. We got smoked. But I'm gonna tell y'all how Bronson and Sergeant Shorty from Echo Company still was antagonizing us and bullying us in Alpha Company. So I'm gonna get there. So we get to excuse me. Okay, I remember where I left off at. It's been some time since I was recording this video. But so I think I left off when we got to Alpha Company. Okay. So we got to Alpha Company, and so our sergeants, I think I named her, no, Bronson and Sergeant Shorty. Let me turn this down. Cause it's like, what time is it, bitch? Hold on. It's 4 a.m. But no, back to what I was saying. So like Sergeant Bronson and Sergeant Shorty or whatever, right? Okay, so let me tell you about Echo Company. So we had the 2 new sergeants, Sergeant Mochi and Sergeant Superman, right? And we literally were treated like we got smoked and stuff. Don't get us wrong. We got smoked and we were through it. But like there was these like 1 protein bars. It was like chocolate or whatever. It was like protein bars that we had to eat. And since because I wasn't there during COVID, so we didn't get to experience like the DFACs or nothing like that. We had like trays rolled out to us in a breakfast at the PT, you know? And then once like COVID started dying down in AIT, we got to experience the DFAC with the full blown different types of desserts, breakfast, the full 9 yards, bitch. But I'm gonna get ahead of myself because it's so much happened during basic training. But yeah, we used to get one of those bars every night, okay? Like, it was like our chocolate. Like, it was like our candy. And then the boy barracks were mad because they feel like we were treated better, which low-key was. Even the other girl barrack was mad because they didn't get chocolate bars every night. We got chocolate bars every night because our sergeants loved us. So one time we had this sergeant that was like, she's cool as fuck. I'm gonna call her Halle Berry, cause she looked like Halle Berry. Like she had the short pixie cut, body was T, and she was very fucking bougie. When I see that lady was so bougie, she would walk over and be like, "Why's your mask not on? Don't touch me. What do you need? Stay back." Like she would like when we were like going like ruck marches, or we had to go on like an obstacle course or whatever, and it was her turn to like explain that obstacle course. Like she would do it and she would eat down, but like when she would get down, she would like hop like a girl and she'd be like, anyways, you guys turn, don't talk to me, move. Like I loved her. She was just so funny. Like she gave City Girl real bad. Like we loved her. So this night or whatever, she was the one who was putting us to bed or whatever. Like we had to toe the line, check everybody, whatever. So we there, whatever, after she do whatever she needs to do, like going through our names or whatever and giving us our whatever she has to do. So we like, where's our chocolate bar? She's like, yeah, I don't need a chocolate bar. I'm like, we get a chocolate bar every night. Well, not just me. A couple of us said it. We said we get a chocolate bar every night or whatever. So we're like joking with her or whatever. And then I don't remember what happened. I remember what she did to my friend. My friend from Broward, right? She had a really, I'm gonna say her name, I don't care. Hall. That girl had a really bad attitude. If you ever see this girl, her attitude was horrible. When I tell you this girl, like, she was a city girl for real, but like, one minute she go with you, the next minute she not. Like, that girl just, I don't know. But it was funny because like, one minute be laughing and PT, next minute she like, bitch, go. I'm like, you're not talking to me. And then she just start going in and going in. Her mouth, she's really good at talking shit. So she just keep going. And I would just start getting upset, like, girl. And next thing you know, she cool with you again. Like that, I don't know, that girl had problems. But I loved her though. I love you all. But I remember what happened, but the sergeant said something to her and she has a really bad attitude and she rolled her eyes. And the sergeant was like, she said something, she was like, who are you rolling your eyes at, or something like, say do it again, and she stood in her face. And I don't know if she pushed her or what, but I think she like kind of like to put her hand on, she's like, get out my face, like to a sergeant. We all got smoked that night. And then when our sergeant, Mochi, came back, she told her. Sergeant Halle Berry told her. So that morning, we're learning for PT, she just got back. Oh, she's red-faced. She's going in. I'm gone for this amount of days, and I come back, and my ladies are doing this, and you're embarrassing me, and she's going in on us. She drops, front leaning position, she drops us there, right? Drops us back to back. PT ain't start yet. Right? Drops us, smoking us. Then makes us do green box go. Like 10 times, right? We didn't make it in time. We did it again and again. We're tired, out of breath. As we're catching our breath, she's cursing us out some more, right? And then PT starts. Bro, no, that time was crazy. Then we got smoked again after breakfast, and we couldn't eat. I think we couldn't eat certain things because we was on punishment, like, and we didn't get our chocolate bar that night. Like, we got in trouble, mind you, because of Hall. And then, while we was in formation, she's cursing us out before she even smoked us, right? Hall has attitude. And she said, like, oh, you still have an attitude? And then when we did Green Box Bowl, we came back. She's like, oh, let's see who's attitude now, whatever. We started attitude. Hall was there huffing and puffing, rolling her eyes. Sergeant Moore, she was like, you still rolling your eyes? Green Box, go. She kept smoking us. This time I was telling y'all about when we had to, like, keep going and we tried to, like, cut the line. And then we got in more trouble. Like, girl, like, she didn't care about attitude. She didn't get fucked. She started walking. She stopped running. She started walking. So we got smoked more and more. And Sergeant was like, you don't care about your batter buddies? You don't care about them? And she just stood there and rolled her eyes again. And we had to go green box go again. Bruh, when I tell you, her attitude was so stank, and she did not care. But I'm pretty sure she's like a sergeant. I was proud of her. But I'm talking about not my drill sergeant. I'm talking about my friend had a real bad attitude. But yeah, what's happening off the company? I'm gonna do a separate story talking about the girl who like tried to kill herself and like that or whatever. But off the company was James Hatter was trying to antagonize us. So our sergeants from Echo Company, Sergeant Bronson and what I called her, Sergeant Shorty, right? So we was on night watch one time or whatever, right? And they used to like night watch is basically when you and a battle buddy or whatever, you guys take turns every hours, basically while everybody sleep. 2 people every hour switching turns watching the barracks. So one person is cleaning, one person is in front of the desk reciting their creed, learning their commandments. I don't remember the word. Just learning the stuff we need to learn, okay? So we're doing that or whatever, and she comes in, going in, and she's like, she woke the whole barrack up. Mind you, you're not supposed to wake the whole barrack up unless something is wrong. She knew it was us. She woke all of us up. Started going through her and Sergeant Shorty, Bronson and Shorty started going through each locker, shaking it. She shook somebody's locker open, started knocking everything out, smoked all of us, smoked us all. She was like, "Don't you tell me." I stuttered a lot. I'm sorry. She's like, "You thought I forgot about y'all? We didn't forget about y'all." Total line. Smoked us. Mind you, it's like 2, 3 a.m. We gotta wake up at 4 a.m. Smoked us. The next morning, we tell our sergeants, like after we do PT and everything, we tell our sergeants take me and one of my friends, because we're the one who told him. Well, the girl I was telling you about that she was boom in the barracks, her. So he takes us, he marches over to Echo Company because we're an Alpha Company, whatever, and like I guess he's not a lieutenant or nothing like that, but like it's ad. He's not a lieutenant or nothing like that, but like he's like, I guess he was like the highest ranked sergeants out of all the companies there, you know? So, excuse me, I'm trying to make sure the ad finishes, whatever. So he marches us over there, right? He marches us over there, and then he asks us to point out which sergeants it was that ransacked and messed up and tore up our barrack the night before, which is our old sergeants. We point out Bronson and Shorty. He don't even pull them aside. He walks over to them. He tells Shorty, he says, Sergeant Shorty, he calls her over to where Sergeant Bronson was, and he made them both of them stand there. He made them get into position, right? And then he proceeds to let them know, if you ever mess with my girls again, my barracks, we're gonna have a serious issue. Like he basically cursed them out in front of everybody. And we left it. Like, and they literally had they had to play us. Get into position, take what he said, say yes, Sergeant, and go about your business. And I know they was mad as hell because he did it in front of like their what's it called? Their soldiers as well. Like he did it in front of everybody. Like he didn't put them to the side. He just said, "Hey, you come over here," got them in position, and then proceeded to curse them out and point it like, "My girls ever again, we're gonna have some serious issues. You don't break open my lock, anybody my barracks locker, whatever." He's just going in on them. Marches back over to our company, Alpha Company. Never mess with us ever again. Literally, ever again. Like they will come and do like night shift or whatever and check our barracks. They will talk their shit, but they never made us toe the line just cause, never try to shake shit up or nothing, bitch. Yeah, he got them together. And then we used to do rec marches. The girls who had COVID and we switched to Echo, and then we had their sergeants, Sergeant Superman and Mochi. Like, when we used to do rec marches, we used to pass each other. They used to look so sad. And we felt their pain, because I'm just like, bro, we knew they were going through it. We knew. And the one time a girl, she looked happy to see Sergeant Mochi, and Sergeant Bronson proceeded to curse her out. Curse her out. Like, why are you smiling for? Going in on her. I felt bad. I felt bad for them, but like, I was happy for me. Like, but we still went through stuff too. Like, I have more story times, my military experience, but that's just a little summary. That's just a little part 1 and 2 on the Echo Company disaster, abuse. Okay, there was more abuse. Let me think, cause it was torture. Like, oh, one time when we was still in Echo Company or whatever, she got really mad because the girl had peed herself, and this is when a girl cut herself again and had to go to what's it called, sick call again, and then they had somebody come to our unit and talk to our sergeants because why she keep trying to cut herself and kill herself, you know. So we all got smoked. She cursed us out. She said we made her look embarrassing because the girl kept trying to kill herself and we wasn't doing nothing about it. We wasn't trying to stop her or help her. She don't want to be here. What are you supposed to do to stop? She doing it because she don't want to be here. She not actually suicidal. And we actually low-key pissed at this bitch. Like, because she was talking big shit when we was in fucking, what's the word? It keeps coming to me. And then when I'm about to say it, lose it. It's the place where we stay before we get to our actual companies, okay? For 2 weeks first. But yeah, when we was there, she was talking big smack, like, I've been in ROTC all through high school. I know the creed. I know this. I know that. And now you trying to get out of here because you just feel like it's too hard for you. Whoop-de-doo. You big baby. Mind you, I'm more prissy than this girl. Like, girl wasn't even prissy. Anyhow. So, she was really upset that she was cursing us out. We was totally lying in our barracks. She had, like, imagine, you know, a gasoline jug that you put gasoline in if you need extra gasoline for your car. She had those jugs stacked in a corner, filled with sand. We each had to grab one and hold it over our head. I don't see my panties. But if anybody's hand starts doing this, she resets the timer. And we gotta put our hands back up. And then we have to start doing squats with it and stuff. And somebody dropped it because this girl, she was really fucking skinny. And she had one of the, like, heaviest one. Like, so she really couldn't, I think, what was her name? Her first name is Cassandra. But I remember her last name. I didn't like her either because I went to AIT with her. And that girl was weird. We're gonna get there. But yeah, she's just really skinny girl, and she could not do it. Like, she cope. I don't care if I say her name. Well, her first name's not Cassandra. Let me say that because I don't care if I say her last name. Copeland. That girl right there. I don't care. But yeah, like, she couldn't carry. Her hands were shaking or whatever. So our sergeant got really mad, started cursing. Y'all can't even hold it up for this amount of time. And y'all got me looking embarrassed. And then she punched a hole in her own wall. She was so upset. She punched a hole in her own wall. And she got mad at us because she punched a hole in the wall and then smoked us some more. We were sweating out of our minds. Do you know how heavy a gasoline tank with sand is? Do you know how heavy that is? Yeah. And what else did she do? You know, it was traumatic. It was very traumatic. And it just, a lot happened. I can't even remember all of it, but there'll be more parts about Echo Company. But for now, yeah. But the military is fun, though. It was fun. It was fun. Don't look at my missing tooth. It was fun. Okay. But, yeah, this is a little tip of the iceberg. If you watched all the way through. Good night, okay? I'm gonna do more videos, but good night for now. Quite like you, but I love